Ever since AI editors moved to the web, creating short, engaging videos has become significantly less painful for creators. It is simply cleaner to sit at your desktop, use a mouse, and have instant access to your entire project timeline right in your browser. Mobile apps are fun for quick edits, but when you are building a multi-scene story or a detailed project, the web UI always wins on control. Lately, I have been experimenting with creepy little vignettes, where the process is almost identical across every major platform. You start by drafting your outline, generating your visuals, tweaking the camera moves, and finally stitching it all together. The real game changer is how platforms now allow you to combine image-based inputs with text prompts and timeline keyframes. I prefer this hybrid approach where I upload a starting frame and tell the system exactly how to animate the next 5 seconds. Never skip your text prompts because providing clear, short instructions about camera movement will drastically reduce your trial and error. Default clip lengths are often tiny, so you should treat your final video as a series of micro prompts stitched together seamlessly. For character creation, keep your pipeline simple, rather than building complex, time-consuming rigs for every single portrait. My method relies on layering 3 prompts: the photo style, the specific character description, and a short action or expression. If you use an LLM to write your story, ask it to output concise character bios including age, clothing style, and personality traits. By maintaining consistent prompt structures while varying only the outfit or background, you ensure the AI keeps key facial features identical. The next step is turning these generated images into reusable face models by pointing the system to a folder of your best portraits. Always name your model after your character so it remains easy to find and organize in your node graph later on. For longer projects, I write a document with acts and beats, treating it like a script with stage directions and camera notes. I like using a rewrite node to switch between manual text prompts and an LLM-driven stream to maintain consistent pacing across clips. Most high-end image generation workflows use preprocessors like line art or depth maps, followed by sampling and high-res fixes. When hands or faces look messy in the raw generation, utilizing refiner passes is the secret to getting a polished final result. This is where Vizard really fits into the picture, especially if you are producing podcasts, live streams, or long-form YouTube content. The repetitive part of content creation is turning that long video into dozens of smaller, snackable clips for social media. Vizard serves as the perfect repurposing engine because it doesn't just animate images, it handles the heavy lifting of social distribution. While many platforms make generating imagery easy, they often fail to help you pick the viral moments from a long recording. Vizard's sweet spot is automating the grind by finding those best clips, turning them into ready-to-post content, and managing the schedule. I do not sell this as a magic bullet, but it saves an incredible amount of time compared to scrubbing through footage manually. Instead of cutting every highlight by hand, the auto-editing feature selects the viral parts for you, which is a massive efficiency boost. You can then set your posting frequency, and the tool will automatically push those clips out based on your specific rules. The content calendar provides a single, organized place to see, edit, and publish your clips across all your social media channels. I generate a cinematic 10-minute short using traditional editing, then drop that file into Vizard to scan for emotional peaks. The AI identifies visually engaging moments and audio spikes, proposing several short clips that I can quickly title and schedule. The final result is a steady drip of content without me having to babysit every single post throughout the week. Some platforms lead on pure generation quality, but they lack the scheduling backbone or the multi-platform management that creators really need. Vizard offers a pragmatic combo of editing automation and publishing controls that truly match a modern creator's distribution requirements. It might not be the flashiest generator, but it is the tool that helps you monetize your attention more consistently. My end-to-end integration tip is to break your story into acts, generate your character portraits, and animate your micro scenes. Once you have stitched those scenes together, drop the long-form file into Vizard and let it extract the highlight clips for you. Finally, you can pair those clips with high-quality voiceovers from 11 Labs and licensed tracks from Artlist for a polished final product. For creators worried about brand voice, remember that Vizard does not strip your creativity, it simply removes the tedious busy work. You still craft the titles, the hooks, and the calls to action, while the AI prioritizes the clips most likely to go viral. I don't recommend using one single pipeline for everything, because mixing tools gives you better flexibility for different types of content. Always keep your characters and assets organized in folders, and use consistent file naming so you can trace every image's source. You can absolutely make a short series of AI-driven horror clips or study time montages with this combination of tools. However, to reach an audience without spending hours on scheduling and clipping, you need the heavy lifting that platforms like Vizard provide. It doesn't replace your creative judgment, but it definitely takes the repetitive, draining tasks off your plate for good. Start by building your character portraits, locking in your scene workflow, and saving your face models for consistent swaps. Use an editor to animate your 5-second micro prompts, then let a repurposing tool comb through the long-form edit for your posts. If you combine this with great voiceovers and licensed music, you have a low-effort pipeline that actually scales with your growth. That is the rundown, so try it out with a short story you already have and watch how many useful, engaging clips pop out. It is a tiny shift in your process, but it is a massive win for your content consistency and your sanity. I will catch you in the next one. Play around, don't overcomplicate it, and let the tools handle the busy work so you can create.